Hi there, I'm Paul Mitchell, leadership coach, author and founder of The Human Enterprise. Welcome to Mentoring with Mitch, where we answer your leadership questions about leading at home, leading in your organisation and leading in your community. We have been absent for a little while, so apologies for that, life and lockdown as such. So today's question comes from a partner in a professional services firm. I have a question, not an answer. How do you address a leaderless organisation that has people nominated as leaders by position? Interesting one. I'm ex-PW and I know exactly what you mean. Often what happens, particularly say in professional services firms, is you get promoted based on often billings, technical skills, time in the role. You do not get promoted based on your leadership skills. So it can be quite an issue. Okay, so what's the overall theme that I want to talk about today? It's pretty simple. Change yourself or change the system. Now, as horrific as that might sound, I am going to put responsibility back onto you. Change yourself or change the system. So how can you change yourself? Well, I want to revert back to an oldie but a goldie that we often talk about is be a great detective, what we call a CIA agent. Find out what you can control in terms of leadership, what you can influence, in this case in terms of leadership, and what you just have to accept. So let's go backwards through those. The first thing is just accept they're in those roles. You're probably not going to shift them as such. I know some partners want to grow a firm, some partners want to keep it static because they're very happy with their 500K a year or whatever, but just accept they're in that role. Next, here's what you can do. You can influence things, and here's a couple of ideas for you. One, slowly start to influence the powers that be, the key stakeholders, a people and culture director, if you've got one, about, hey, maybe we should have some leadership competencies. Maybe we should introduce leadership competencies into the organisation. Maybe we should look at when we bring new people into our professional services firm that we don't just look at their technical skills, we look at their capacity for leadership. So at least take a longer term view. The next, do 360. People think they're leading very, very well until they get feedback in their face which says, hey, maybe not. So maybe introduce a 360. The key there, of course, is a good debrief and a development plan. So I'd suggest you might want to use an external facilitator for that. Next, do exit interviews. If you've got a bit of a turnover happening, do exit interviews. How come people are leaving, and get some questions around the leadership component of people moving on. Do interviews, what we call stay interviews. Why do people stay, and what is it about the leadership that actually makes them want to stay? So there's a couple of things that you can do to influence, but here's the main kicker. What you control is your own behaviour. What you control is your own behaviour. And so what can you do in a leaderless organisation? You have to be a living, breathing role model of the leadership that you want. I know it's often overquoted, but I love what Gandhi said about this. Be the revolution you wish to see in the world. And for you, my ask of you, my request of you, my suggestion is be the leader you want to see in your organisation. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope that's helped, or at least given you a couple of first steps. And if you have questions about leadership at home, leadership at work, or leadership in your community, we would love to hear from you. Please visit mentoringwithmitch.com and we'll get through as many questions as we can. And also subscribe so you make sure you get to hear every episode. And importantly, if you've got friends or colleagues or even family that you think would benefit from hearing some of these answers or some mentoring with Mitch, please make sure you share with them as well. Until next time, find the passion, develop the skills, make the numbers, and make a difference.